We're on Avodah Zarah Perek Hey Mishnah Yud Aleph 11th Mishnah in the fifth and final chapter of Masechet Avodah Zarah. So we're going to talk about a gat, okay, a gat, which is a wine press that was shizipta lizapet. We'll go to the Jastro, okay, is lizapet zifta is to coat something with pitch. What is pitch? That's the word the internet. It's like there's like a zillion pitches, like a billion different things, like baseball pitch or whatever. A sticky, resinous, black or dark brown substance that is semi-liquid when hot, hard when cold. It is obtained by distilling tar or petroleum and used for waterproofing. Okay, the problem is the pitch would add taste to that. It would taste terrible. It stinks. It smells. Zepid is terrible. Okay, so what's the difference if a non-Jew adds pitch? Urcha, the way they did it was lemirme by chamra porta. They put in a little bit of chamra, a little wine, la bure kutra dezifta, to pass over in order to minimize the stench of the zephyr of the pitch. So if a non-Jew puts in pitch, he mixed in non-kosher wine. So therefore, if you have a gat that the non-Jew pitched, tar coated, you have a problem. How do you clean it? Because you got pitch in there. It says the Mishnah gachel even shezif dagoy. If it's a gachel even, so I'll just explain. So there are three types of gat. There's gachel even, there's gachel eitz or wood one, and then shel cheres, a gachel cheres. So in each case, if the pitch is applied with the non-kosher taste in it by a non-Jew, how do you repair it? How do you fix it? So if you have a gachel even shezif dagoy minagva v'hitorah. Minagva, you dry it out. You have to clean it out. Okay, what does that mean? Minagva, b'mayim, you wash it with water, ve'efer, and dirt, and it's Torah. Meaning you just have to remove. We don't assume, this is what we're telling, we don't assume that there's a bli'ah. Bli'ah means an absorption of the taste. So let's see the word in the Bartanura. Bala, livloa here means to absorb taste. So do we have to worry about bli'ah? We're going to come up to this. We have this in the laws of kashrut. So if it's even, stone is not bolea, and therefore you just clean it off. Minagva means you clean it to the, in a cleaning way. Avitora, and you're okay. Bishal eitz, but if it's wood, meaning that now this is the question: is wood bolea? Does wood absorb taste or not? Rabbi Omer Yenageb. Rabbi says no. Just like even lenageb, dry it out, clean it. Okay. But Chachamim say yiklof et hazefet. You have to. Liklof means to peel. Okay, to peel off the pitch. You have to cut it out. Why? Because he says, why shall eitz debaya zefet tuva in a wood wine press? You need a lot of pitch. Ubal'a chamratfe bal'a, and it absorbs a lot of this chamra, a lot of the wine. So therefore, you have to peel it out. V'shel cheres. What about cheres? What about earthenware? Afapisha kalaf et zefet. Even though you peeled out the zefet, harezu asura. It is prohibited. Why? The cheres below zifta bala chamra. Because the cheres, even without the zephet or before the zephet, it absorbs the wine. Even if you take out the zephet, even take out the pitch, the wine has been absorbed. Okay, and we hold that cheres bala tuva. Cheres is bolea, a lot. I mean, that's how we paskin. Okay, that if you have a kli cheres, you have glass. So interestingly, the glass, we're going to see in the next Mishnah, if is like, we'll see in the next Mishnah, we'll see what the halach of glass is. But you have cheres, if you have an earthenware vessel, it's bolea ve'eno maflit. It absorbs, but it doesn't polate, it doesn't, can't get it out in a proper way. But the Kahati says that how do you get it out? He says, we learned before that what you do, okay, you can't boil it out. Rather, takanta aide iroi. Remember we learned you fill it up. You fill it up for 3 waters, and you wash it out. You fill it up for 20, and then you leave it filled up in water, soaking in water 24 hours. You switch the water 24 hours, and then you switch it again. Okay, and then the Kahati says, and the Gemara says that it's talking about where the non-Jew did not actually use the wine press himself. But if he did, then you have to peel up, even in a gachel even, you have to peel out the pitch. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.